Are you looking for a new nonfiction read? Well, Hope was at a book launch for this inspiring author's new novel. Here's more.
It's one of Canada's historical horrors, captured in literature. And Thelma Wheatley wants to make sure no one forgets. At the Port Credit Library, the author launches her book and shares the story of a near-forgotten abusive institution in Orillia that many mentally handicapped people once called home.
The important thing is that none of this has ever been written about, and certainly never from the patient's viewpoint. My book is written from the way the patients saw the institution. This is a hidden part of Canadian history that Canadians don't know about. We have forgotten about the Orillia institution.
The book is called And Neither Have I Wings to Fly, labeled and locked up in Canada's oldest institution. And up to the 1950s, it was a reality for many children and adults whose parents gave them up, believing that they'd receive better care. Two of those surviving children, now grown, are adamant about telling their tale at Wheatley's book launch.
No staff ever listened to me. I get so frustrated. We all have our rights and we don't want to be violated.
I got out of there and I don't have to go back no more, but the thought of it still rings my bell. Things are much better than what they were up north. I thank you very much, and hopefully this will never happen again.
This is an issue that is particularly close to Wheatley's heart. Her son, Julian, has autism, and when he was 4, she was encouraged by some people to give him up. Years later, as a mother who refused to turn her son over to the system, she learned what happened in Orillia through her son's friends, and she wants to make sure everyone knows about it.
Nobody knows that there was an institution there. Do you know? Were you taught this in school?
Not at all.
Did you know that over 10,000 mentally handicapped children and adults were put away in this big institution in Orillia?
That's what makes it
See, so nobody knows.
Yeah.
And that's why I've written the book.
It took 7 years of research, but in the end, Wheatley's mission is in motion. Her books are on shelves with a captivating story nestled in its pages. But most importantly, she has sent out a message that our nation has all but forgotten, a part of history that is to be learned from and never to be repeated. In Mississauga, Veronica Yao, Access Peel.